I wanted to know, what have you done about the chromium-6 in our water supply?
I bet that question is for me. It's really nice to meet you. Great question. Chromium-6 is a problem that we first learned about in California, in the state of California, in several areas where it was in the water. So EPA is doing a very important study of the health effects of chromium-6. It's actually almost done. It's going through something we call peer review, which is in science, when you do really complex science, you have a bunch of people like you all, you just peer reviewed the California curriculum and you said it was good. So right now we have a group of scientists who are reviewing our study on chromium-6, and it talks about what happens if you drink it. And once that's done, we're going to release that study.
Who would you like to ask that to?
Well, first of all, I love my job. And I love my job because I love people. And I believe that government has a responsibility to provide services to people, particularly the people that need those services the most. And I love going to schools like this because this gives me not just hope, but a realization that the future is strong when you see so many talented young people. And so those are some of the things I like about my job. There are a lot of things, actually. I pinch myself in the cheek every day. And I like my job.
I'm in Congress, so I live actually in Washington, D.C. during the week, and then I fly home on the weekend. And I live right in this neighborhood, so I pass through school almost every day when I'm in Los Angeles. And what my job is to do is to pass the laws. So, for example, when the administrator talked about the study that's going to come back on the chemicals in the water, well, that study might result in Congress needing to pass some laws to make sure that it's taken out of the water forever, or to do something to improve the environment. So a lot of what happens with the environment, when scientists discover what helps or hurts the environment, there's laws that are passed that then make sure that our environment is protected. And one thing that we always have to think about is when a law might be passed, a few years down the line, somebody can come along and reverse that law or change that law. So part of my job is also making sure we fight to protect laws that are good that other people might want to take away.
Well, first of all, we are just started with we're bridging the gap to Africa. And when I say we, that's the International Association of African American Ambassador to the continent of Africa and the Middle East. And while doing so, we are empowering and enriching our young people through Live Smart 360. And so today, we were trying to catch up with one of our committee person and chairman, which is the Congresswoman Karen Bass, who's over Foreign Affairs. We brought it with us, our sponsors, which is Mr. Herschel and Rachel Wright. And these are the two that are empowering us to make sure that young people, like this young man who's brilliant and talented, start his own business right now and do the things that he's called to do in life. And he wants to start a program. What did you tell him about your school for poor kids that you want to start?
Oh yeah, the school for poor kids I wanted to start is like free admission, and then they just have to fill out this paper that'll tell me if they'll get a job. So they'll let me know when they get a job. So I won't charge them that much. Just like.
But is this for them to go to school and become entrepreneurs?
Yeah, it's not really just for the money. It's really for people to go to school and learn.